If you are getting on, go ahead and mute your line. If you're doing that from a home computer, you should see at the bottom on the left, there's a mute button. And you can also stop your video or start your video if you want to. If you're joining us from a phone and you're a guest or not presenting tonight, you can also tap the screen on your phone for those same options to mute your line and also to stop or activate your video feed, whichever you want. We like to see y'all. It's good to see you though. All right, well, I have almost at 8 o'clock right now, so we'll go ahead and get started. I'm Elisa Bragga. I'm in my home office in Cookville, Tennessee. This is the first of a series of webinars that we're going to be doing that portray fabulous, inspiring weight loss testimonies. And everybody who's already a part of Zija knows there's so many testimonies that come with our product, but this is a common one and one that we're going to be focusing on tonight. We are also in the middle of starting a second wave. There's so much activity going around, great products, great promotions within the company. If you are just getting started, you are getting started at an excellent, excellent time. So what you may or may not know, Zija is a company. They promote the natural health revolution, and they do this by providing you truly natural products that are going to help people with their nutrition, their restoration, removing toxins, and their active lifestyle. And many of the people who share Zija, who start this as a business, do this because they've become passionate about it because they've had an awesome experience themselves. So tonight you're going to hear 3 of those stories. So I'm going to go ahead. The first one I'm going to introduce, if you are on the line, I'm going to introduce Coach Mike Buck. So Mike, if you're on the line, go ahead. And the rest of you, if you'll go ahead and mute your line so we'll have a nice clean webinar, that would be great. And have you joined us, Mike?
Yes, Elisa, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. It's all yours.
Good deal. Well, thank you very much for the opportunity to share. Thank you for hosting this. Yeah, and I like, like you said, a bunch of other people who got started with the business, got started as a result of somebody else sharing a testimony with me. So anytime that we can share our product testimony with others, it's a great day. My name is Mike Buck. I was a high school basketball coach, and it was actually back in 2010 when I decided to to get started with this. A friend of mine, Greg Bibb, shared that he had great results with the product, and so I needed some help in that area. I was actually overweight for the first time in my life, so also struggled with some aches and pains, some joint issues, and just from not being very healthy, and so got started, and then actually in the first 3 months using our products every day, dropped 41 pounds in the first 3 months using our products. And so I knew a lot of other people who were in that same boat and also needed help in that area. And so just by reaching out to them and introducing this to them and sharing this with them, we were able to grow a very big business. And all that means is we were able to help a lot of people with their weight management, with struggles that they might be having with weight management. So dropped 41 pounds in the first 3 months back in 2010, and really I'm still down from that original weight loss. A lot of people who lose weight gain back more than they actually lost. I dropped 41. I probably put back on 15 or 20. Then my son went on a 7-day mission trip not long ago. This was last year, I guess. And so as part of that trip, I actually went on nothing but a Zija diet for the time that he left the country, the time that he came back. And so for 7 days, I actually went no food at all other than honey in my daily tea, and then also some whole milk in my eggs and protein. And so I went 7 days with that. Actually dropped 18 pounds while he was out of the country, but felt fantastic, So the right nutrition in your body, it truly is incredible what it can do for you. And so that's my weight management story. And I'm going to go ahead and give the call back to you, Miss Elisa.
Awesome, Mike. It is amazing. And Zija's products with Moringa, it has all the nutrition that we need in a day. You literally survived on it.
Absolutely. No question. Yeah, it was awesome.
Awesome. Well, thanks for hopping on here and sharing your story. I know it's going to inspire some people. And we're still going to have 2 more people. So the next person that we're going to bring on is Marcus Thompson. Marcus, are you on?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you and see you. So go ahead and share your story.
Great. Well, I do appreciate you getting me on here and let me share my story. It's something I really like to do, and mine is a lot like some of the others we have. But I was probably the most skeptical person that we had. I've been watching some people taking the products, and it actually took me 3 years to try it the first time. 3 years before I tried the product because I was so skeptical. But tried it, loved it, started seeing the inflammation go out of my body, and to date I'm down 69 pounds that I've kept off. And my day consists of using the super mix, the hydrate, and every now and again the XM3 and burn. I switch them in and out. And of course here recently with a lot of my training and stuff that I've been using to accomplish some goals, I've added our plant protein in, and it has been amazing. I've used protein for many, many years, and this is one of the cleanest proteins that I've ever used, and it's helped me out a lot. So that's a little bit about my story. Is I have 69 pounds down. With whenever you start losing weight and you start feeling better, everybody wants to know what you're doing. So that created the business side for me, and now I've got a lot of friends in many, many places. So it's definitely a great business opportunity for anybody because everybody's wanting to look and feel better. So it was one thing that was very easy to share. I love the simplicity of it, doing whenever I want to, with whoever I want to, and making my own time. So that's been a big blessing for me. So that's a little bit about my story, Elisa, and I'll give it back to you.
Hey, Marcus, that's awesome. I didn't know that you had lost that much weight. And real quick, I want to show everybody, if you don't mind, I'm going to try the screen share, so bear with me.
Okay.
I have a great before and after of Marcus, so you all can see his results. Can everybody see this? Hold on, it's not Marcus yet. Can everybody see this?
There you go. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. That was about 280 pounds on the left, and yeah, feeling better on the right.
Awesome. Yeah, is that the same child in both pictures, or is that your oldest and your youngest?
My oldest and youngest. That was about 2 years apart.
Wow.
So it's been and that's like I tell everybody, this is not for everybody's different, and this is 3 years of making baby steps that I've been taking, and everybody's different. So.
Well, you look great, and your testimony is awesome. So thank you for sharing it.
Thank you.
I have lost everybody.
I've still got you.
Ready? All right. Well, we have one more testimony coming up, and then we are going to make a couple of announcements about upcoming presentations. Hey there. But the next person that we have on in the final testimony tonight is Terry Elmore. Terry, I can see you. Have you joined us? Are you ready to share? I can hear you.
Oh, awesome. Well, I appreciate you asking me to share my story. Mine's very similar to Marcus in the beginning. I got a call from a football coach from high school. I was at work at the time, working for the government in Maryville, very busy, 50, 60 hours a week, served on probably 6 or 7 nonprofit boards, very active in a lot of things. And he started talking about this voodoo plant, and I basically hung up on it. I come up with an excuse I got to go. And he calls me back immediately the next day. I knew he was serious, and my concern was he's gotten hooked in with some snake oil company. I need to do some research and get him out. And I did some research, couldn't really find a smoking gun. He calls me back 2 days later, and I agreed to try the product for 30 days, basically to get him off my back, knowing 100% I'm going to get my money back in 30 days, and that would be the end of it. And that's when I noticed some things changing. I was 310 pounds at the time, had a lot of health issues creeping up on me, and thank goodness my coach was persistent enough and didn't accept my no right away. 4 days into it, I started noticing weird things happening. My attention span was getting better. I wasn't drinking as much coffee, but on day 10 was the eye opener. I'd had a lot of swelling and inflammation in my feet and ankles for a couple of years, and this particular afternoon, I noticed my feet were not bothering me. And when I looked down at my ankles, I realized the swelling's gone. And I get excited. I know why it isn't gone. The only thing I've done different was taking this. I get up and go next door to a lady I work with. I show her my ankles. She knew, and she says, "What happened?" I said, "You're not going to believe it." And I said, "I've started taking this plant." And I was excited, and she just said, "I want some." And so that was the start of my business. I called my coach back that night. I said, "Look, this stuff works. Somebody can build a business around this." So I got excited. I didn't see a lot of weight loss in the beginning, even though I've lost 70 pounds my first year. I had a lot of other health issues, but 4 months into it, I had my annual physical. I'd gone off a statin drug 2 years earlier because of side effects. My doctor had actually thought I'd gone back on a statin drug. My triglycerides had gone from 1199 to 263, and my cholesterol from 293 to 198. And I was totally excited. That spring, for the first time, I'd been taking the product at that point about 6 months, and I was taking the tea and the Smart Mix and the XMAM. They were the products I was taking. And that spring, for the first time in my life, I didn't start sneezing. So I used to be on shots as a kid, Claritin, Zyrtec, my whole adult life. And I've been off allergy medications now for 6 years, down 70 pounds, feel better, can actually backpack and hike longer than I could, 7, 8 years ago. And really excited to have. We have actually a product that drives the company instead of a company that drives the product. And so really excited about this product, what it's doing for people in other people's lives, and especially mine.
Awesome, Terry. I love what you said there at the very end. We have a product that drives the company, because it's true.
Yes.
And so many people start off for different reasons. There are a lot of people who looked at this for a completely different reason than weight loss, but that was kind of a nice bonus that came along with it.
Yes.
And then there's some people that's the exact reason they started off. But we just heard 3 testimonies where people lost 54 pounds, 69 pounds, and 70 pounds, plus other benefits. And not only that, you've kept it off, right? So I'm going to show.
That's correct.
Yeah. Here's another, bear with me on this part of it. Here's another screen share of, I have a great before and after of Terry too. This is amazing. Now look at that. Can you see it? Give me like.
Elisa, my boss's grandkids usually, actually my nickname for her grandkids was a big fat pig.
Well, you can see it right there, and that's just a great testimony for our product. So thank you for getting on and sharing. Those are 3 awesome testimonies. I know that if you're on here, you know somebody that can benefit from these testimonies. You know somebody that is just getting started. It might be with one of the codes, one of the position packs, or maybe you've just gotten a position pack and you have 10 or 20 codes yourself. And now that you've heard these stories, you can think of all kinds of people who you can share those codes with, because a lot of these people started with that same thing, a 4-day trial pack. It's how they got started. And you're going to hear from these people tomorrow. If you all can see my screen still, someone give me like a thumbs up that you can see it, or just say something. This is, okay, thanks. These are 3 that are going to be talking tomorrow night, Thursday. Get the information for the link in the same place you got this one. And these 3 are going to be sharing on Saturday. So tune in, invite some people to join you. If you are a guest on this and someone invited you, make sure you get back with that person. Following this webinar in about 15 minutes at 8:30, we are also going to be hearing from our product formulator, Dr. Plant, who will be interviewing somebody who tonight's topic with the products are overcoming adversity. So there's all kinds of solutions that Zija provides because of the pure nutrition, because of the truly natural products. And it's something that you're going to want to be a part of, and that you're going to want others to be a part of with you. So that is all I have for this webinar tonight. We wanted to keep this short, and we hope it benefits you. Tune in tomorrow night for 3 more testimonies, and we will see you later. If you have any questions too, go ahead and post them on the right, and we'll make sure and get them answered. Have a good night.